My wife was a first grade teacher at the time, and she had the same number of students in her classroom that day that were killed at Sandy Hook. And so it was something that made kind of the problem of gun violence be closer and more relatable for me. That was a big part of what makes Raw Tools powerful, because we invite other people into this process. So it becomes very meditative, and that really transfers to what we want to raise awareness for is thinking about conflict and being centered in how we approach conflict and try and resolve conflict without violence. I co-wrote a book a couple years ago when we went on a book tour and went from town to town, and gun violence looks different in all 37 places that we stopped. And it was there that we were able to build kind of a national network of volunteers that help us disable guns for folks who want them to be turned into garden tools, or they just don't want them anymore and they don't want to sell them. We just are about to launch Raw Tools Philadelphia, one of the first cooperatives. Our mission is to disarm hearts, forge peace, and cultivate justice. And the cooperatives have different passions within that mission. In 5 years, I don't think it'd be a surprise to see most states with some sort of Raw Tools cooperative or partner organization.
We call it global climate change, and it is, but it affects each of us no matter where we live, in your city, your town, or your farm. Climate change is having its effect.
The more people we are on the planet, the less resources there are for each of us.
In my lifetime, we've eradicated 2/3 of wildlife on planet Earth. Almost like a mind-boggling scale of loss of life.
The Colorado River is drying up. We use and discard so much plastic into the world that it finds its way into our food chain.
Joshua Tree National Park. In the next century, all of this could disappear.
Sounds grim? Well, it kind of is.
I want to build a compost site and help that community stand on their feet. That's what Compost Power is about. It's about just giving the power to the people.
I think really we are in the situation that Noah was in. And the question now is, what can we save?
How else can I give back? How else can I make my energy matter?
We as tribal people, we're very dedicated to our homelands.
If we can live in harmony with nature, then we are able to harness nature for these paradigm-shifting solutions.
We need to preserve our soil. I mean, the good news is we can build it.
Only what you love would you protect, and only what you learn about can you come to love.